How do we manage the seasons? Many of the products of harvest are seasonal. They're only ripe or ready to eat for a short time during the year. So we've had to find ways to store these products of harvest so we can enjoy them for a longer period, or as we have now come to expect, all year round. Ever since us humans started farming, we have been learning how to store products to protect them from the weather, pests or decay. Here's how farmers used to store potatoes. This is called a potato pie. The potatoes are tipped on the floor and then covered with straw and soil to store them until the farmer sells them later. Some foods can stand cold weather, and provided the weather allows, they can be harvested and enjoyed fresh over the winter, such as these cauliflowers and cabbages. Other crops can be harvested over the winter if we protect them from the worst of the weather, like these carrots being covered with straw to protect them from the frost. Other crops, like these potatoes, must be harvested and then stored in insulated sheds. This protects them from the weather and frosts. Some crops, like peas, have only a very short harvest window. These can be preserved by freezing them. Fresh peas are a good source of vitamins. One serving provides as much vitamin C as 2 oranges. If harvested peas are frozen quickly, this goodness is locked up until you cook and eat them. The aim is to freeze peas within 150 minutes of being harvested. The race is on. Peas arriving at the factory. Peas tipped, washed, and any pods and stones etc. are removed. Peas are cooked or blanched at 96 degrees centigrade for 2.5 minutes. The peas then come out of the cooker and are cooled to 15 degrees centigrade. Here's the final check for foreign objects, which involves a light, a laser and compressed air. And into the freezer at minus 45 degrees for 6 minutes. Peas then come out of the freezer. The peas are then packed into bags, all within 150 minutes of harvest. Some foods cannot be stored or frozen very well. We can preserve them in tins, but they don't taste the same as fresh ones. With today's transport, we can enjoy fresh ones out of season by importing them from countries which can grow them all year round. Enjoying food out of season uses lots of food miles and has an environmental cost. So you need to realise this when you are making your choices in the shop. Wildlife is seasonal too, especially birds which migrate or fly to other countries at certain times of the year. You are probably aware of swallows which visit us in the summer and have young whilst over here. But did you know that we also have migratory birds here over the winter? Thousands of birds like ducks, geese and swans fly in from Russia, Iceland, Scandinavia to escape the cold and icy winters of these countries. While you may not see these ducks, geese or swans in your school grounds, there are some winter visitors that you could see. Look for some different birds in your garden or school grounds which have come for the winter. Here's some clues for 2 examples of birds you could see. They are a member of the thrush family, like this missel thrush or blackbird. They are often seen in large flocks eating berries. Here's their calls to listen out for. One is named after the colour on its wings, and the other after where it gets its food or fare. Try doing a web search for images using the keywords winter visiting thrush. Some of the livestock farmers keep are seasonal too. Sheep will only breed and mate in the autumn. This is so they have their lambs in the spring. So farmers are busy preparing their sheep for breeding. In the hills and moors where many sheep are kept, this means fetching them down to the low land near the farm. Once here, they will be flushed. This means they are given extra food or just put on lush grass so that they are in better condition when they are introduced to the male sheep called rams or tups. Other farm animals like pigs will breed all year round. Here are some male pigs called balls. This one is having an injection as it has been unwell. This pigman is very experienced. Balls can be very dangerous. Here's some sows which have had their visit to the boar pigs. The farmer is scanning these sows to see if they are pregnant. A sow is pregnant for 3 months, 3 weeks and 3 days, which roughly means 114 days. Can you see the outline of the baby pigs on the scanner?
Just the backbone of the piglet there. You can see its ribs. There's one there. There's one there. Two right together.
We will follow these sheep and pigs through their pregnancy over the coming programmes. Please take a few moments to complete our online survey and we will send you either a free bird or seasons guide as a thank you.